before I zoom into this very conversation. I heard you play a Guru soundbite.
Yeah. It's our duty to play the songs.
Yes, it's our duty. It's our duty.
It doesn't have to come and beg us.
It's our duty.
You have more to say about that. As of what can be.
Okay, my bro, we're having this conversation from Adamic ages. We've had this conversation back and forth.
Yeah.
There seem to be no way out. And I'm not even having this energy towards the statement being made, but the maker of the statement.
Why? What issues do you have?
Because he has come a long way, seen it or been there than that to still be talking like a newbie in the game. And for Guru, someone who has one time been Ghana's hit factory in the system, to talk like under G, who has not explored and seen what it takes to get a product of an artist there, it baffles me. Like I'm supposed to hear this from someone who started 2 years ago and it's not getting the attention. You've been there for close to 8 years, and so
maybe he hasn't seen the love enough. For all the time he's been around. Okay. Maybe he hasn't felt it enough.
So that brings me to one assertion I want to make, and I want to send this message clear out there. And if I'm stepping on toes, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I would like to let artists know that yes, they are the superstars of the industry.
Okay.
But they are the least on the organogram.
Why are you saying that?
Bro, artists are the superstars of the industry. But when we do the hierarchical structure and the organogram of the system, they are the least.
Please, what is organogram?
How do I put it? When you want to structure, you build on a structure, like like a hierarchical structure, a setup of what makes an industry or ecosystem.
Okay.
They are the least.
Okay.
Least in terms of the fact that the industry, and borrowing the words of my godfather, Mr. Bones, said, no artist, forget it, can outgrow an industry, because the industry makes the system. And your relevance is determined by the system. Okay. So even in organogram, the industry, which is made up of the whichever player that comes together to activate or
media, everyone in
the fans are even next in hierarchy and before the artists in question.
So what's number one?
Number one is the industry, made up of you and I, made up of the structures, any other player. The second,
the stakeholders.
Yes, the stakeholders. The second are the fans, all the consumers. And the fact that these consumers draw certain level of validation of you, the artist, from the industry. So we stamp your relevance and validation in a way, and the fans kind of sustain it to the time that they are tired, and they will run back to the industry to know who is the next hottest
next on the list.
So when the industry moves to the next hottest person, why a beans, bro? Why a beans?
So the industry determines who's hot and not.
That is what I'm saying. I'm saying that even if not for the advent of social media, that is why I always say that the greatest invention after electricity
is COVID.
It's internet.
It's COVID-19.
It's internet to the artists. Anytime artists they pray, give who invented the internet and the whole idea of internet. Other than that, anchor their level of more bro. So that is why Mr. Bones said, whether you like it or yes, don't feel you are growing the industry. You can't wage war against a system that will make you relevant or stamp your validation. And the fans even come before you, the artists. Artists think that grammarians or long mind dictionary consulted them before they planted the word support in the dictionary.
Support your own. And
therefore, when we talk about support, it is about artists alone. What a selfish notion these artists have. Artists think about them. They only think about themselves when they hear the word support now. Then artists think, I am the synonym of support.